Welcome back to Whiskerwood and our Series 2 playthrough, where we are, sorry about that, just had to have a coughing fit, clear the throat and everything else. Typical when you start the first video of the day. But anyway, yeah, so in the previous one, we're almost, as you can see, I'm going for half, this half down, and then I'm going to start hopefully trying to get more farms going and things like that. We are obviously still getting, sorry for the quick turn, apologies, sometimes that can make people feel a little funny. The voice is a bit deeper this morning than I was expecting it to be. I can tell with my own voice, but we are, most of the food here is relatively gone. So I'm going to have to move that in this playthrough somewhere. And see what else we can, find. We need to keep, obviously, getting what we need to keep getting. We've got a little bit of food here still. There's obviously a bit of flux and a bit of some that we could get there. I can get that though. Let's just set this up now. How far is our? Well, to be honest with you, it's so far away. It's in Narnia, so I'll have to sort that anyway. So there's no point me doing that while they're still getting that. I will move on and get all this flux as well. Obviously, we've got all this copper that we want to pick up, but we don't have anything to do with it at the moment. So that's why I'm not picking it up. Because if I pick it up, then I've got to store it somewhere, which means then I've got to have a stock. So that's where we're headed at the moment. We are, shall we say, getting houses. And we need more houses. Because I'm going to need them to be on here as well. This is obviously where that, but I want them to be able to live on here. Now, we've got a cafe. It's not doing much at the moment. So, are we getting anything that's inbound? That's what I want to know. This should be starting to inbound here. It's definitely doing something. But I haven't got a full clue what it's doing at the moment. This is pretty good though. I'm pretty happy with this. Now we have got obviously fertilizer. So things they're heading in the right direction. It just feels oh, I've got one here. I didn't even realise there was one there. I will be enabling that, so I'll resume that one. We still need more planks. We've got over 200 in logs, so that's pretty good. But we've still got this to come and get yet, which obviously we could sort of try and get these two together with this flux and food here. That's, if we, like I said before, there's quite a lot of food here. There's probably about 60, 70 in food, which doesn't seem a lot, but that could be the thing to get us going. As long as I mean, obviously, I need to make sure I've got the food for enough food for the winter. Now, it's mainly at the moment on cooked food and not on the raw. So it looks high, but it's not actually that high. Camp is full. That sounds about right. I can't actually I can't actually produce enough. That's my problem. We got this as empty. Oh, that's our that's coming in, isn't it? This is supposed to be... No, I didn't want that. This is supposed to be... I need more... Obviously, I need more storage. That's just a gimme. Where do we want the storage? I don't want to put the storage there because that's where we're going to start doing our next. And I didn't want them to have to walk too far. That's really annoying. I'm going to have to do it no matter what anyway. I'll just put a load down here. And we'll pause them. I'll get a couple going, I should say. But we'll pause the rest of them. I really could do with a one of these again, because obviously they can hold 3 times as much as one of the other ones. But if we look at the smallest 21 and we look at that, it's only logs, you see. So that's why I'm more considering doing that than the other. Well, we're just gonna have to wait because I've got no choice in the matter. I could put these on high, set to high and set to high to get them more started. Now I know we have this one here. This one is obviously holding our logs. Near storage again. Let's get logs in there. Now they'll start kicking that off again. Right, now we've got this problem of this that I need to solve. Like I said, I need to solve this at the same time as we could get this wood. That's the problem. Getting up there. I can get up that one. I can get up that one. Is that going to be... Nope, that would need to be forward. Let's... I know it's a hell of a walkway that is, but still. That's right up the side. But it does get us to that one. Where are they? That's good. Obviously gets us to that one, and it gets us to the top of the here, which then is allowed to, obviously we can take all this. So these bonuses in it. We'll move this again. Now the only disadvantage is that I'm actually going to have to be on here. I'm going to have to be on here to be able to take it. And let's get foliage. So we do that. That should be able to get the foliage. They're obviously going to have to walk here. That's, like I said, that's the only trouble. It's a long walk. Long walk of shame. But, I mean, we could... There's no reason why we couldn't get this first, but it doesn't really matter which one we get. That one will go to there. This one obviously goes to there. I'll do again. I'll do a couple of storages in here, but I'm going to pause these two, and I'll enable that and get that going, and I'll put this on, and no, because of obviously the logs. Well, we are going to need the logs to come back. And eventually I'll have to get rid of the logistics hub. How many did I get in here? Let's do 15. Let's just decrease that slightly. Because they are obviously getting... I think that may... Oh, that's the drinks. and things. They'd rather do that from the cafe. And we've now got one. I didn't turn these off, which is a bit of a no-no. I don't think I can. Yeah, why are you putting that in there? Don't want that in there. Empty it out. Don't empty that out. Reject all. That's better. Cut stone. I'll have stone. That's the one I want. Right. We are getting there. It's a process of getting everything done. And I think we'll be surviving okay. We're certainly surviving with the logs. I'm still waiting for construction of these. Set to high, set to high, and set to high. The problem is now is also, mind you, there is only one builder that I've got. I need to solve the housing. Now I can see now winter is on its way. We could do with some decorations and path building. That would make things better.
May we have better housing? This new island was exciting for a bit.
Yeah, see, they needed 21, and I've still got 12. The trouble is I'm playing catch up because I rapidly expanded with them, and eventually we'll have less mines, I think, as well. We might do. Don't need that one. We just can't get them to do this fast enough. And the reason why is just because I want to get rid of the stone, but I've got no place to put the stone. As we can see here, these are absolutely chock-a-block full. Now these should be going eventually. We've got no more flux. This is obviously our I can't remember which one it is. Oh no, this is the one here. This can what we've got here. I think this is the only one that's holding yes. I'm going to change this to here. We're going to have our 10 there. I think that was 10. Yes, and we're going to empty this out. So it's completely we reject all. And then I can have another one. I can have another orange for some of this. Right, we nearly got this down. So basically now we're only taking down this half of the section here. I know obviously taking this down, you know, gives it all stone. And obviously this is going to be the mining because I'm going to find a place relatively close-ish, might be even around here, to go down. And that's what we're going to use to go all the way around. Now, obviously, we've got this nice bit of food here. There's a bit more food around there. So if we are struggling, we can always build a little bridge to get to there. But at the moment, I don't think it's too bad. And I will then divide this down. I've got 21 patches, and that doesn't seem too bad. I think maybe 24, as long as I've got the two. As long as I've got two in here. Now, originally on the previous one, I think I had 12, and but only one whisker in each farm. So there's that to consider. I've got to keep these farms running, so I've got to keep them warm. Right, now we've got no more, so we're going to move this, back here. And the only reason why I'm moving him here is because I can't get him to come and clear this otherwise. That there. Right, now we can, once they've hoppeted from this. Right, let's start the mining process. I know that's a lot. I really could have done with more cutters, to be honest. They would actually. So we're going to take. That's the half we're taking down, and then we're obviously, once we've done that, then we'll sort out the place for the farms. There's other ways of doing this. You don't have to do it this way, but I quite like the idea of having everything on here. Now we will have also. We're going to have a logistics hub on this side. We're going to have a lot of warehouse. Well, before the houses need to come over here as well. And the reason why is if they're working in here, we want them to be on. We want them to have their sleeping accommodation on this side as well. But we're going to need to build more, so we've got enough, enough space in that respect to be able to do it. I desperately need more builders. Let's get more. Oh, never mind. I think they just did it automatically. Not to worry. I mean, they'll absolutely chomp this down. When they get down, I'll go in and get that. Now, I could obviously move them the other side, but I want everything all here. There you go. I've got another one built, but obviously it's all off at the moment. We've got enough for certainly some here. That's full. We've got. I need to sell. I'm going to have to sell practically all the stone to get rid of it next time that we have to sell anything, because I've just got too much of it. But I suppose in some respects that's good. The other reason that I didn't really mention before why I've got the housing so condensed here is to do with the heating. I only have to have a couple of heaters that will heat the housing up. Now, obviously, we're going to need to heat the cotton, because that needs to keep coming in. We don't have a lot at the moment, but we will do eventually. And I've desperately got to get the research going as well. I suppose I could. Where is the research? I know it's around here somewhere. No, that was a little baby. It's there. No. Who's made the research? Oh, it's here. I'd love to get to that, because it's a lot more worth it. So we've got the fire tenders and the other bits, but we need the charcoal furnace to be able to do this first. But see, I'm just not digging this first tier at all. I suppose. Yeah, well, I suppose we could. I'm trying to think of which one. I think they're all relatively all the same. A slide's a good thing if we had a, We could go for the covered. Let's go for that one. I know it's going to cost me, but at least he's doing something. Obviously, still can't get another one, and this will obviously take a lot longer to do. I mean, unless well, actually, what is the next tier? Oh, I need copper bars and planks. And I don't have any copper because I didn't start getting that through. So I suppose if I do get the, 2 more whiskers or something, then I could potentially do that. It's just going to take time to set all this up. I think other people would probably not be doing what I'm doing with it. They would just feed the farms around. But once you get the farming going, you'll find it a lot easier to basically start doing other stuff because you could just leave the farms then to just get on with things. Now on the other plate, I didn't bother with. I also didn't bother with fertilizer on that. I just put the fertilizer on the cotton, like we've got here. Oh, this was for cotton, wasn't it? That was what that was for. Cotton. Right. That should now be able to start putting that in there, and this cotton will rise. And we'll be able to say, obviously, sell that on. That's another good thing. Let's have a look at how we're doing with our wood situation. I've done that so they can actually go around and get this. Yeah, most of that's obviously been taken up now. I've still got these two here, and they've got nothing. I might change this actually. And the reason why is I'm going to do that. That way they can walk around. That way I can get them to cut as well. I can put the cutters up there, or I can put the cutters up here. Now, it's probably best to have the cutter up there. Foliage. No, it's chop. Just by dragging that out, it'll select. That's good. That's another bunch of trees. We've not actually got up there as well. Obviously, once I get all what I want down, I'm going to take rid of all the path. Well, I'm going to say I'm getting rid of all the path, but I will be getting finding all the copper as close that I can as well. All this copper is definitely something that we should be getting, for sure. I'll have that one. Which is nice. They've still not built this. Obviously, I think this was for flux. I could actually get it for... Yeah, you see, it was for flux. They've used that flux up, so that's another flux gone. I'll now get this for logs. Oh, there we go. We got a covered bridge, so that can be something. Don't know whether I can put this on the top. So I could put this, but I could put it there, and then get rid of the original one. I don't know what that actually does, to be honest. Maybe it just makes it look nicer. So that research is done. What other research can we do that's pretty cheap? Medical. I think the medical triage would be a good one. We might need that in the next play. Well, maybe not. It's questionable. The flux spinner is definitely... I don't think you can sell the ropes. I'm not too sure. See, you got the copper smith. Where is it we do the... we take the... See, all some of these are reliant on you've got a dock. But I didn't do the... I didn't bother doing the dock. We need this, but until I get the chance of getting some copper, I can't really afford to do it. Factories. I don't think there's any. So we've got the weaver. All of these we can't do. So we've got more to the stone cutter, but I need them to be a certain chemist, oil, alchemist, carpenter, no. I'm trying to think of the one that actually converts the or we need to do the other. We needed tin, and we are going to get tin down here. We know there's tin in here, so that's a good thing. Again, we got no blending storage again. That's ridiculous. That's full again. Let's have stone. I'll start another 2 off. But when we're ready. Housing. I've got another 2 housing that is done. We've got this housing and we got this housing. But he doesn't seem to be doing... let's just set that to... well, I'll pause that one and get him to see if he can do this one. I just don't have enough. I don't have enough. I probably should... What I should have done is not had so many doing all these menial tasks. Right, we got no resources here. We are... I can't remember where... Oh, it's around this corner, isn't it? So they are getting that. They're not going to get the flux. Because they can't actually get to it. I'm going to rotate and just put him here, but we need to get up to this. I don't think I can actually do it. I might be able to get to there. This is the trouble in that you can't see jack diddly squat. Have I done that too close? Because have I done that right? Oh no, I have not. Go back down. Right, they should be able to get right up to here to get this food. Let's go back to resources and get them to select this. Or make this the you know, main thing to get when they come back out again. I'll take what I'll do is when I've got as much of the foliage, the loose foliage, if you like, I'll get rid of them, or I'll set them down to 0, and we'll use them as builders, I think, which will be a good thing. Most of the resources here is definitely obtainable. That's enough. That's definitely enough logs for this winter. And as we approach, I'm going to take them down, so they'll come back. The reason why is I don't want to have to put a tender on them. I'm going to do the same with this one. I don't know where the other one's gone. Could do be going down there actually as well. Let me do this before I go away. So I can get to them ones. I can get to them, that one. I think I can rotate and get to that too. It's quite nice that it's in, because you can see this easily in the winter. Dude, no, come on. It comes under there. I'll just select. What I'll do is I'll just select everything, and then eventually I'll find the actual thing that I'm actually trying to look for. Obviously I've turned that off, so they'll be able to come down here into there, get these and get this and get this. We've set it up for the there. I'll do the same here. I'm going to send them back. Now, there's a reason why I'm also going to send them back, if it'll work, is I could potentially get them to do, you know, to do some teaching.
We are a humble race. We rarely make such uncouth demands as may be our right. Yet it has come to the attention of the kingdom that too few colonies are repaying this humility with proper respect. Your colony has appeared on such a list. This is your last warning.
Oh. I need to do some decorations. I don't like the decoration thing, but still. What?
We claws are a humble race.
God, this is
we
Bill.
rarely make such uncouth demands.
I think it comes under. I think there's a couple of other ones here, isn't there? Is it these? No. I thought there was a little statue. I could have sworn there was a little statue. 2 planks. Anyway, I'll have to sort that out, but we need to sort the heating out first. That's the main criteria here, and we need to get that there, and that needs to be there. No, can't do the placement. Where is a free? I'll put it there then. No, can't put it there. Can I put it there? I've got to be careful because I can't actually get it. I thought there was that. I thought that was the place I could put it. Apparently not. Oh, for Christ's sake. There we go. We'll make sure that is high. Now I'll get this. I'll get these buildings building fast. Actually, Because the reason why is because I've got now more... Should have put that one there, actually. Cancel that one. That's relatively in the manager saying that, though. I don't need it for them ones, do I? I only need it for these. Although saying that, though, it would have been better. But this is set as high. Right, the cotton's going to have a problem. So we better have some heating around... No, I can't do it there, can I? Where's the... There, I can do it here. Not sure that's going to be enough. So we'll get that going. Also, I need to have a look at this here. Right, that's done. If I did it in the last one, we got no students. I'm going to can I have them going? I tend to blast through the winter because it's such a, you can't really do a lot. And you're always struggling to get things done. And the reason why I'm turning these off is, and then what I can do is I can get them to that little click 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 is the thing turning on. So now we'll be okay. It won't be cold. We'll obviously have to wait for the one here. But I don't really want to turn them off. That's my plan. Although I suppose I could turn these off. The reason why is because I've got so much of everything that they'll still start working. I mean, we can like do a 3. No, I can't do a 3, but I think I can add another one into here. Yeah, I'll add another one into there. I'm going to turn these off. The advantage of that is they'll not go out working. They'll stay around here to keep warm. We're on dodgy food, so we're on thingy food, not food. So we're going to have to be careful here. A little low. Housing is getting less if we look. It's not as pronounced here. We've certainly got the housing down from what we had. The winters are not as harsh in the early game. It does start getting worse. So I also think they turned these down as well. I don't think they're as harsh as they were. I have to allow him to walk around, otherwise that would have been a bit of a problem. But the advantage now is I can use all this to be able to build... well, I've run out of planks. That's a bit of a swizz. Is it too cold? Better get some heat in here, I think. Yeah. But me doing this warehouse has absolutely massively increased this in this playthrough. We only had in the 50s before. Now I've got in the... I could probably pull out the educated one here, actually. Because he's got a book. I think I might do that, actually. And we might be able to get a scholar. You know, get a scholar in there and be able to start doing more. I need to. What I want to do is I want to get to this second tier. I'm not worried about the first tier that much. It's the second tier. Well, the first tier. They call it the first tier, but to me, this is the first, and this is the second, the third, and the fourth. But it's how they've done it in the game. To start getting some more of this, you know, like tailored clothes, which would be really fantastic, because obviously they're gonna, you know, it's better clothing, and they last longer. And we'd have to get like things like the water pump. I also want obviously the mining as well. That's going to be. But I'm dead sure that this isn't the second one. I can't see it. I can't see it for now. I know it's around somewhere. That's okay. I'm keeping an eye on the wood. I need to keep the food going. I've got no choice, but if I don't keep the food going, we're in doo-doo. But I'd rather keep this going as well. Is that... It's a bit too cold. Bit too cold, probably. Let's have this here. It needs to be near the cafe, because obviously the cafe needs to be working. It's always inbound of 50, but... Yeah, you can see the woven, they're getting close from here. I've not got any logs into that, but I've got the logs here. This is probably the reason why I don't really need them. I'm taking the opportunity in this winter to build the housing situation, because obviously now I've only got 2. This was always the plan as well, and I didn't mention it, but it was always the plan to try and use the winter to be able to get the housing situation back up running again. I'll resume. In fact, what I'll do is I'll do a surplus. No warns. Cancel that. I'll cancel it. I want the housing over here, don't I? That's it. I think they get more, they want more as well. If I don't do that, what I suppose I've never said why the pirates, to pay the pirates off, is what they'll do is they'll start blasting up your buildings and all that, and then you'll have to start repairing. So I just pay them off. Get rid. I'd rather do that than, I mean, look, I've got 200 and something flesh. Obviously, that flesh is not going to last forever. So it's something that, obviously, here that I can pick up easy. But that's why I... hey, wait a minute. Why are you going around there? I missed you. Yes, I have missed you. Let's just take you back out again. And the reason why is you're going to get cold, and I don't want you to get cold. If they get cold, they'll get sick. If they get sick, I can't fix them. Now, I could do tea and find other things, but I'd rather just do that for now. makes me laugh is it's going into there, even though it's not supposed to be in there. It's supposed to be in here. In one of these ones. Food has gone drastically down, but we are halfway through the winter. Now, the thing is, you've still got the spring problem. So you've still got more to do. Let's just pause this a second. See if we can get rid of right, there we go. Now I'm using the educator to educate these. It'll take time, but I should be able to put any of them in the research and not have to worry. And that's obviously going to give me twice as much research because I've got these two. I don't know whether you can boost the research up even more, actually. Yeah, I'm not too sure, but this will. This is definitely something that we want to be doing. Because it makes the whiskers even more productive. The housing shortage should be fixed within this winter, actually. Probably should be okay. I've got one. There we go. Camp is idle. Why is camp idle? Why is camp not actually working? It shouldn't be working. It should be coming back. Right.
Please, may we have better housing? This new island was exciting for a bit.
Obviously, I don't want to use that yet because this is going to go down.
The smell of damp. If our lot.
Sorry about that. Then I need the trinkets and the pathing. Now, I should be able to do some sort of path in here. The trouble is it's going to cost me logs. I'm going to wait till we stall out some... Oh, better be careful here. Don't have... Yeah, this is the... If you get one of the other ones, you don't have to do the wood thing, but I've not worked it out yet. That's something in, hopefully this playthrough we'll get to the stage of doing. And by only trying to concentrate and not doing all the others, it does allow you to not worry about having the whiskers working and trying to heat that area. Because again, I've got the logs. I've already used 80 logs. Which is a hell of a lot of logs. This and this and this. I'm actually going to resume this one. I'm going to resume this. I'm going to use the winter to build everything that I need to build. Or, you know, build a considerable amount of stuff, I should say. I've now got 14 of them. Actually, saying that, no, the trouble is I can't. The problem being is I cannot store enough. That's full. That's not full. Well, no, that's almost full as well. Actually, now I've only got there's 6 food that's inbound. Why is it 6 food that's inbound then? Why is this still working? Oh no, they're that's where they're putting the food in it. That's fine. I'll allow stone to come in this one. I'm going to just put this over there, and I'm going to move these. And get... I wasn't going to bother doing it, but I am going to do it. We're almost out of... winter is almost finished anyway. I want to get this down. Stone. Right, carry on. Carry on! Oh, did I miss the thing again? Let me know. I wish it would just tell you and like point it out, but it never tells you, and you miss the thingy. How are we doing? They're still in education mode. Right, they're all on the trip back now. That's for logs. 200 left. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we're definitely not doing too bad. Needs a bath. That's in one of the higher tiers again. Everything seems to be in the higher tiers in this game.
We claws are a humble race.
Carpenter's
We rarely
Bill.
make such uncouth demands as may be our right.
I still... See, it's that one. It requires... So that would be... But I can't do it because I can't build it. Yeah, none of that one. No wonder I couldn't. No, I wonder I couldn't select it. It wants me to build this decoration, but I can't build it because I can't. I can't. Well, I need that. Wait a minute. Does this? Is this in here? I don't think it is. Yeah, so you've got the definitely got the construction. It's bashing this away. Once we get to the summer, I'll well, a spring, I'll start this. Now the only trouble is obviously you can see a lot of rocks in here, and it'll take the time. And you can see here, there's absolutely no rocks, even though I've removed the rocks. I've still got a bit of fertilizer. That's okay. But we're gonna have enough. We're gonna have enough thing here for days. I mean, I've got to have so much. That's not too bad. That's getting a bit low. That's a bit low. But managing that as obviously I've got 120 in cotton. This is going to be full. But obviously we're going to sell. We're going to sell it, you know, to get our money back to the claws. Well, obviously we can also sell this flipping stone that I've got 100 of. I'm pretty low on logs as well, but I think we'll manage okay. If I'm going to do housing, which if we look now, we've got 48 housing with 42. I want the housing to be somewhere where this is, like I said, and I'll swap them out because what they do is they'll just find themselves anywhere they can find a house, and that's what. But they'll walk back, and that's the problem. I've got the cafe, so the cafe is going to be the central hub to everything. We'll get the logistics over there as well. As you can see now, I'm running down on flux as well, which is fine. How's our educated douches doing? Let's get some more education in there. I'm just going to keep bashing them in there until obviously winter's done. We in the last one what does that mean? See, yeah, that says that as well. That's weird. That would mean it requires the... I'm still trying to think what that thing requires. It says food production utilities naval. We don't want naval, obviously. It is logic. Not really any of these are stone. Copper smith. That just copy paste to scissors. Bronze bars to fire tongs. From bronze bars. We got nowhere near the bronze to get bronze yet, but that's what the tin's for. Oh, we got huge approval. That's gone through the roof, which is nice. At 300 and something, they're obviously a bit on the old peckish side. That's a bit of a concern because I don't have. Put the heater there. I'm doing most of that, but not all of it. As you can see, there's so much of it that's not been covered. And food is out, which is what I was worried about beforehand. Well, can't do anything. It's winter. And I know I can do another farming, obviously. Obviously, this needs to be obviously redone again, and we'll get some more food in, but not a lot. Not a lot. There you see, food is low. Food is very low. Food is exceptional. This is what I was worried about. I'm gonna lose some. This is gonna go down. The only ones I don't want to lose is the educating ones. Oh, there is some copper. Actually, there is some copper bars in there. No, not that one, that one. There's the copper bars. There's the iron bars. I'm putting these on the... we've already got that. We don't need that. So as you can see, I've got 10 copper bars, but that's not enough to do the research. But I'm trying to finish. I want to research as much educated as I can, because I think now I can set. There you go. You see, I can get them in here. It's full. Not bloody full. I'll select this one. Stone and stone. In fact, actually, I'm going to do this and start moving this. This, and I want to empty, and I want to empty, reject all, empty. Can I do that? Yeah, I can do that. Actually, where's that in there? Reject all. No, it should be empty in these. I'll possibly put them over to there. Because I want some room here. They are obviously getting food, but not necessarily a lot. Hungry. That's just absolutely... No, I won't put any in there then. They're desperately hungry. Oh god. I did say that it would be a problem. We're gonna solve this. Right, where's the move you. I'll do that one for first, and I'm going to get that one as a set priority, and I'm going to get that one in. Oh, supply rack! Thank God for that. I'm going to do the big. Right, food's in. So they'll start to hopefully start going eating that. Mind you, we can... Oh, there's one. Whiskers, I haven't got anything. 90 something. Educated, slow, and well, educated. Well, do we need more educated? I don't really. We need. We got. Well, I'm gonna need another one, obviously, because they've just been gone. Actually, we're gonna need a lot more, really. I could do it with a farmer. I really could do with some more. we're educated. First 15 natural resistance to cold. Well, I'll have that one. That's it. Refuse all. Right. Now I've probably got a housing problem, but I have this strange feeling that I'm going to lose more anyway. So I've sort of countermanded one with the other, and I don't want to lose the educated one. I'm just educating the shiz out of them for the next season, if you like. It needs a craftsman, so I would need an engineer. I'd need an educated engineer. Oh, I've done it again. Apologise. I tell you, you get so far into this game that you actually forget what the hell you're doing. So I'll just forgive me for 2 seconds. I'll just select that, and then obviously when they come in to get that, we should be on the ball. Anyway, I hope you enjoy that. Obviously, I've had 2 deaths. I didn't have one in the last thing, but it's just because I've run out of food. But I'll be sorting the food problem in this following video. Anyway, I hope you enjoy that. We will see you in the next Whiskerwood. Take care. Bye for now.